Yeah, hi there, this is tuxache.com, and today we want to take a first look on ON1 Photo RAW converter released last version February this year. Okay, if you open up the editor in browse mode, you see your folders where your images are, and compared to the last version from Photo RAW 10.5, you don't have to generate a TIFF file to edit it. ON1 Photo RAW can now edit the RAW files and save the results in sidecar files. Okay, you see here the folders, and when installed on your system, ON1 Photo RAW also integrates all other editors it can find on the system, like here Photoshop and the different parts of the Google Nick collection. Another integration concerns cloud storage. The installation routine includes cloud services like here Dropbox, Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive, but my preferred OnCloud or Nextcloud services are not included. On the other hand, I don't see any advantage to include those in the installation, because the clients like from OnCloud, Microsoft One or Google Drive are integrated into one local folder. Okay, if you click here on one image, you, just like all RAW converters, you see here the EXIF data from the image, and we go a little bit more down, take another image, double click it, and now it's really clear. You see it takes a while before he generates a preview from the RAW file. Okay, if you switch to the development module, like this one, on the left hand side you see a whole bunch of presets which you can apply to the image with one click. It's sort of a bit like the programs like Perfect Effects. To me, most of the presets are too heavy, too harsh in their impression changing on the picture. Okay, but now you can edit the most parameters of your image, like exposure, contrast, getting the highlights down, increase the shadows, and increase saturation or vibrance or other types of parameter. There are a lot more with this button. Now you can convert it to black and white, make some color adjustments like white balance or other tones, influence the curves directly if you want to, or if you prefer it, make noise reduction, apply sharpness or sharpening to the image, and apply a vignette to the resulting image. What I'm missing here a little bit are lens profiles for the different lenses, and even though ON1 Photo RAW supports a lot of cameras, but there are no lens profiles to automatically correct chromatic aberration and vignetting of the lens, especially with wide-angle zoom lens. And there are already at least 2 bugs I found. If I go back to the browsing mode, I can show it to you. I have to do the grid mode again. First of all, you see here 5 panels, and they are tilted. If I switch them back to the right dimension, it could happen the next time I open this folder they are switched back again, even though ON1 Photo RAW writes sidecar files, just comparable to the XMP files in Lightroom if you checked for it, like on this one. The other thing is the preview is probably done from the thumbnails within the RAW files, and it's okay, pretty fast, but sometimes ON1 Photo RAW has difficulties with the just standard TIFF files, Let me see if I find one here. Okay, now it displays the black and white TIFF file, but maybe there is another where it just displays a rectangle. These two here are probably files with layers in it, which I did in Photoshop CC. Okay, ON1 Photo RAW advertises with the statement that you don't need a subscription like with Lightroom and Photoshop, but they themselves offer a subscription model for $149 a year. The regular version costs $119, and every update which has to be paid for costs $99. The program is sold in the right way, but there are a couple of restrictions at the moment. Of course, we have to think about this is sort of version 1 from this RAW converter. Maybe they will have a lot of things and features on their to-do list, but it depends on whether the updates will come to you for free or if you have to pay for them. The converter is pretty fast, and of course you don't have to do an import session first like in Lightroom, but it's not sophisticated enough being compared with Lightroom or even with Photoshop CC. Therefore, the price of $119 might be a little bit too high. Okay, that was the first look on this new editor. Maybe in the next part we take a look on the indexed folders feature and a feature sort of copied from Photoshop CC. ON1 Photo RAW can handle layers by itself, but that will be probably done in a second part. Okay, if you have any questions, I would be happy to hear from you. Just place them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. Till the next time, ciao, Tux Oche.